What if your ex is secretly yearning for you, but just too afraid to say it out loud? Sounds like a cheesy romance plot, right? But sometimes real life is even more complicated. Today, you're going to learn 7 subtle signs that your ex might not be over you and might even want you back in their life. Before we dive in, if someone specific popped into your head just now, drop 888 in the comments. Let's find out how many hearts are still tied to the past. And stick around because after I reveal the 7 signs, I'll also share powerful psychological facts that'll help you understand lingering love and emotional attachment like never before. All right, let's get into it. And trust me, some of these signs are easier to miss than you'd think. Sign number 1, they keep tabs on your life. Whether it's watching all your stories, liking old posts, or casually asking mutual friends about you, they're still tuned in. It's not just curiosity, it's a connection they haven't let go of. Sign number 2, they reach out during emotional highs or lows. Birthdays, holidays, or moments when they know you're going through something, that's when they pop back in. Not for closure, but because they still care. Sign number 3, they reminisce about the good times. They bring up old memories, your inside jokes, that trip you took, your favorite late-night food spot. Nostalgia is often love's last whisper before a comeback. Sign number 4, they haven't fully moved on. They're still single, or every new relationship they try just doesn't stick. Coincidence? Or maybe no one measures up to what you two had. Sign number 5, they try to impress you again. New haircut, gym routine, glow-up pics, or sudden career goals, they subtly show you they've leveled up. Not for the world, for you. Sign number 6, they find reasons to stay in touch. That random meme, that just checking in text, that question they didn't really need to ask. It's all part of staying emotionally close without saying the real thing. Sign number 7, their emotions slip through the cracks. They get quiet when you mention dating someone new, or they suddenly open up late at night. The truth has a way of slipping out, especially when the heart still wants what it lost. Now that you've seen the signs, let's dig even deeper. Because psychology doesn't lie, and these next facts might change the way you see your past, and maybe even your future. People who truly loved their ex are more likely to romanticize the past and ignore the bad parts after a breakup. Emotional attachments can linger for years if the relationship ended without proper closure. Recurrent dreams about an ex are often triggered by unresolved emotional connections or suppressed feelings. Seeing an ex happy with someone else can activate the same brain area as physical pain. When someone still cares, they'll subconsciously mirror your online activity patterns. People tend to check their ex's social media more when they're feeling lonely or nostalgic. Strong emotional bonds don't break with time. They fade only when they're emotionally replaced. Reuniting with an ex often happens when both people evolve but their emotional core remains the same. People are more likely to want their ex back if the breakup felt sudden or unfinished. Eye contact with a former lover still activates dopamine release if feelings remain unresolved. Romantic nostalgia can create temporary illusions that the relationship was better than it truly was. If your ex compares you to others negatively or positively, they're still emotionally invested. Rebound relationships often serve as emotional distractions rather than genuine replacements. People usually stalk their ex's online life in private but never want to admit it. The brain struggles to distinguish between emotional pain from breakups and physical injury. A person who checks your stories consistently is likely still emotionally tied to you. People rarely let go of someone they had deep emotional safety with, even if things ended. Revisiting places you both shared can unconsciously trigger old emotional responses. Former partners who keep communication light and friendly are often testing emotional waters. Jealousy over your new relationships is often masked as friendly concern from an ex. Emotional craving for a past lover intensifies during times of stress or major life changes. People are more likely to reach out to their ex at night due to lowered emotional defenses. Shared trauma or intense experiences in a relationship deepen emotional bonds long-term. Most people idealize their ex only after realizing new partners don't meet emotional expectations. Emotional suppression after a breakup causes dreams, flashbacks, or random emotional breakdowns. When someone regrets losing you, they often replay old conversations in their head repeatedly. Staying in touch with an ex is often a subconscious way of holding on to hope. People who ended the relationship are more likely to second-guess their choice months later. Long-term relationships leave emotional fingerprints that affect how you bond with future partners. When someone still loves their ex, they unconsciously sabotage new romantic opportunities. The scent associated with a past partner can trigger intense emotional flashbacks even after years. If your ex responds emotionally to your wins or losses, they still have a connection. Emotional tension between exes often lingers longer when physical intimacy was intense. Revisiting old texts or photos is a subtle form of emotional reattachment. Most people don't miss the relationship. They miss how the person once made them feel. So, did someone come to mind during this video? If yes, your heart might already know the truth. Subscribe and drop a yes in the comments if you've ever felt like your past wasn't truly over. Want to explore more secrets of the mind? Check out this next video on how love truly works according to psychology. It just might change the way you look at relationships forever. You're not alone. You're just starting to see what's been in front of you all along. See you in the next one. God bless you. Amen.